Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, we are doing a deep clean of my fridge and freezer area. This has been on my list to do for way too long. So this is what my fridge has started out as. It's very disorganized. There's a ton of stuff that I need to throw out and go through. My fridge was absolutely disgusting, and freezer as well. I am extremely embarrassed to admit this, but I have not deep cleaned my fridge and freezer area since I moved into the house, which was 2.5 years ago. As disgusting and embarrassing as that is, I am very happy that I'm finally getting around to doing it. It definitely was a long process. This took me, I would say, about a good 1.5 to 2 hours to do the whole entire fridge and freezer area, but 100% so worth it. With us being on quarantine right now, I have an unlimited amount of time to get things done around the house, and this was definitely on my to-do list, so I decided to go ahead and film it for you guys. This is what all of these shelves looked like. They were so gross. They had a bunch of, I don't even know what, you guys, just really gross stuff all over them. And in the drawers, there was a ton of crumbs and nastiness as well from produce and stuff that I had in there. So we are going to take all of the drawers out, all of the shelves out, and just start washing them. It's honestly kind of amazing how disgusting and dirty your fridge and freezer area can get, especially with all of the produce that you bring in there. It just kind of blew my mind of how gross it was. So I would love to hear in the comments down below how often you guys do a deep clean on your freezer and fridge area, because this is definitely going to be put on my to-do list more often than every 2.5 years, because that's definitely not cutting it. So for washing all of the shelves, I'm just taking my dish soap, which I use the Mrs. Meyer soap. I absolutely love it. I'm using the scent Peony right now, one of my favorites, and I love that it is pink because it matches all of my decor. I'm just taking a scrubber that I had, just wiping all of that down and then rinsing it off. So this was definitely the most time-consuming portion of cleaning out the fridge and freezer area, was rinsing and washing all of these shelves and drawers that pull out. But again, this was so needed. They were so gross on the inside with Lord knows what, but it was definitely worth it in the end. I let a lot of these air dry for the most part while I washed other things, and then came back through at the very end and dried them off. So as all of these shelves and drawers are drying, I'm going to take some of my Lysol kitchen spray, and I'm just going to start wiping down the inside of the fridge. You can see that I started with a washcloth and then I came back through with paper towels because there was so much gunk on the bottom. I didn't want to get that all over my washcloth, so I decided to just kind of switch back and forth so that I didn't get my washcloth too dirty. I'm just doing that throughout the whole entire fridge area so that I can make sure to disinfect and get everything nice and clean. Once we're done cleaning the inside of the fridge, I'm going to pop out the little door shelves, and I'm just going to wash those. Thankfully, my fridge for the most part, was extremely easy to get everything out and put everything back in. I am not very good at putting things back together, so thankful for that everything was very easy and it went smoothly that way. Now that we have the door shelves out, I'm going to go ahead and spray some more of that Lysol kitchen spray and just really clean the doors and also the inside of the fridge. You can see that the fridge is kind of rolling back on me because I had to pull it out. The way that my house is set up, I don't know why the left side of my fridge doesn't open all the way because there's a wall there. So to be able to get out all of the shelves and stuff, I actually had to pull the fridge out. But that's okay. Thankfully, it was really easy to pull it out. And now we're just going to put all of the shelving and drawers back in so that we can start putting all of the stuff back in and reorganizing. After everything is back in, I'm just taking some dry paper towels and I'm just going to be wiping all of the excess water out just because I wanted to make sure everything was dry before we start putting all of the groceries back in. So this is the after. As you can see, it's nice and squeaky clean. I love seeing this because it looked so disgusting before. You guys are going to be even more disgusted when we get into the freezer part, but it just makes my OCD so happy to see things clean. So again, definitely going to be doing this more often than I have. Once we have all of the things back in the fridge, we are going to take some Clorox disinfecting wipes and we're going to wipe down the handles and all of the buttons that are pressed on my fridge, obviously with the lovely virus going around. And just in general, it's good to just disinfect things regularly because there is a lot of germs when people come in and out of your house. I'm next taking these stainless steel wipes, which are my favorite. I love them so much. I got them from Target if you guys are interested. They really make cleaning your stainless steel super easy, and they also get all of the fingerprints off, which is definitely a downfall of stainless steel. But after you do clean with these wipes, your stainless steel looks amazing. Now that we have wiped down the outside, we're going to move on to the freezer portion. So this is what we're working with. Again, pretty disorganized. Things are just thrown everywhere. There's a ton of stuff that needs to get thrown away. So the first thing, of course, is taking everything out before we get fully on to cleaning. I'm going to warn you guys, this is really gross as well. There's so many disgusting crumbs at the bottom, and underneath that big drawer that pulls out, there is like this disgusting hair on the bottom. I don't know how it got there, obviously probably my dog's, but you can see like how many crumbs are on the bottom. It like so grosses me out just looking at that. But you can see there's like random hair back there. So disgusting. So we're going to pull out both of those drawers and wash them out really good. So as those drawers dry, I'm going to take a Clorox wipe and some paper towels to clean underneath there. So this hair that had gotten caught under here was like frozen to the actual bottom of the freezer, so it was a little hard to get off, but I ended up cleaning it and it looks so much better than it did before. No disgusting hair, thank goodness. Now with both of the drawers back in, they are nice and squeaky clean, no disgusting remnants in any of the drawers. So now it is time to start putting all of the food back in and start organizing this area. And ta-da! This is the finished result of my deep clean of my freezer and my fridge area. So as you can see, the freezer is so much more organized. I have all my ice cream and sweet stuff up there on the top right, and the fridge is a lot more organized as well. I feel like this makes my OCD so happy. It looks like a model fridge, but I am very happy that now finally my fridge and freezer are clean. I also wanted to tackle above the fridge because that was also very dusty, as you can see. Very gross. I do clean up here more often than I had the actual freezer and fridge area, but I'm just going to take some of my Lysol spray that I've been using throughout the video, just spray some of that down, and then I'm going to take a paper towel and wipe that down. This was absolutely disgusting to you guys. Like, the paper towel you can see is so gross. So once I am done wiping that down, that is going to conclude this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and got some motivation from it. I would love to hear what other videos you'd like to see in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, stay marvelous.